This clip is another prime example of why we need Reform MPs in Parliament calling out a government that has zero interest in dealing with illegal immigration. Lee Anderson asks, why are we giving hundreds of thousands of pounds to France when they are actively escorting boats into our waters, knowing full well our lifeboats will taxi them here where they'll all be staying, housed and paid for by us. He directs his comments at Home Secretary Yvette Cooper. As predicted, she just gives a vacuous and vague answer, pretty much avoiding the question. Funny how you'll hear her ban on about tackling the criminal gangs and working with this country and that country. We tried working with France, paying them huge amounts of money. Look where that got us, as Anderson points out. She mentions criminal gangs putting lives in danger in overcrowded boats, but no mention of the criminals on those boats putting British lives in danger once they get here. And that's what the British people want to know. Even if they did smash the gangs, which is impossible, those men all still want to get to Britain. The only way to stop it is stop the boats arriving on our shores in the first place and deporting those who do make it here. But more and more are arriving every day. Most, if not all, will get to stay. We know one way or another, Labour will house and pay for all these illegal men once they arrive. Well done, Lee Anderson and Reform, for once again calling them out.
Lee Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now then, 6 boats came over the Channel on Saturday. There's been reports of another 4 today. That's over 500 illegal migrants being escorted into our waters by the French authorities. Does the Home Secretary agree with me? It's time now to stop paying the French any more money until they stop being complicit in this evil trade.
Yeah.
Well, the honourable member will note that these boat crossings are extremely dangerous, and a woman died in the Channel again yesterday, and criminal gangs are deliberately cramming boats to maximise their profits, and they have been getting away with it for far too long. That is why we need the new Border Security Command in place, but it is also why we need to work not simply with the French police, but also with police forces and organisations right across Europe and beyond in order to pursue the gangs and to prevent the boats reaching the French coast in the first place.
Chris Murray.